What's up, guys? Welcome to my channel. You're watching another Izzy's review. Today's review is going to be about a twist out. So in this video, I'm going to talk as if the people watching know nothing about natural hair, because they may be starting their natural hair journey. I myself have been natural for almost 2 years, as you can see, but this was not my first go around at being natural, and I will talk about that in another video. There are several reasons. I think this may be my 4th time that I went natural, and but there are several reasons why I went natural. This time was fully intentional, and I said I was done with relaxers. But if you are still a girl who chooses to relax, that's your prerogative. I don't want to get into the natural versus relax versus all of that. Do what you choose, whatever makes you feel good. But I am heat-free, chemical-free, including dye. So I don't want any heat or chemicals. But yeah, today we're going to review a twist out. I don't want to be too long-winded with the politics and the opinions of other things regarding natural hair and what is considered to be natural and why people went natural. Maybe for a Let's Talk with Izzy. That's a good idea. We'll do that. But for this video, we're going to be reviewing the results of the twist out, okay? So in other videos, I did review this As I Am twist out cream, but I went old school, back to how I usually do it, which is just wash, condition, rinse, and some good old coconut oil. Now this brand, I don't know why I use it, but I have tried a few other, like Virgin. I didn't like the smell, or organic, really, really strong. I picked this one and I've been working with it. You buy it at your local grocer in the cooking aisle. It literally is oil that you would use to fry up some chicken or saute some vegetables or whatever. But as you can see on the back, it says you can moisturize, you can cook, you can bake. And honestly, I do use this for my hands and skin, not necessarily since I've been using that CeraVe, and I've used that. I mean, I've done a review on that as well, so I'll link that in the description as well. But this stuff, you can buy it once and use it for several things in the house. Skin, hair, it even has some attributes for the lady parts. I feel like I've said this before, but who knows? If I've mentioned this before, I will link that video down below. But in this video, we're talking about a twist out, which I will define, and the products I use, which is just this. I washed my hair, conditioned it, rinsed it, and as I detangled, I did a 2-strand twist, which is what I define as this twist out. Now, real quick, I will say on my research on YouTube, I've seen the band method, which is basically how you have your hair like this. I just pretend I just got out of the shower. And then to preserve my curls, I wrap a band. Let me get one. I wrap a band here, and then maybe do another one here to stretch my hair. So for my purposes, stretching means you have your hair in its state and you use tension to elongate your curl. So tension, see, this is kind of after the twist out. And if I add tension to this, meaning if I was to band my hair like this and sleep overnight, my hair would be stretched. It would have less volume and the curl pattern would be looser. So that's what stretching your hair means. The double strand twist, I like to use it because it stretches my hair, meaning elongates my curls, and it also prevents breakage. Why? My hair is very thin, and this is the 2 pieces, and you just wrap it around it. So this is a 2-strand twist, and this is what I define as a twist out. Do you see that? So I washed my hair, I detangled my hair from bottom to top, and I did this all over. Depending on how much volume I want, I might do, I never do less than 6 because the tension is less and my curls be really short. But if I do them too small, my curls will be really fine and the volume will be huge. So this time I think I did maybe 12 on each side, okay? And I've undid 3 of my 2-strand twists, and this is my result. Keep in mind, I've only used water and coconut oil. When I am doing my hair, it has to be wet. Sometimes I use a squirt bottle. If I feel my hair is drying out, I will refresh it with a little mist. I don't know if you can see that, but you can get these at the dollar store or your local hair supply. Dollar store is cheaper because they're only $1. But I do use that to refresh my hair. Now, in full disclosure, this may sound psychotic to a lot of people, but I have 3 different textures in my hair. The front of my hair is very fine. Oh, I love my grays coming in. And I try not to touch them that much because my hair is very fine. If I pull on my hair just a little bit, the curls will fall. So even when I was relaxed, this part, my bangs were always bouncy and beautiful because my hair is so fine. In the back, my hair is very curly. I don't use the ABC grade. I don't use that. But my hair is very curly and a lot thinner. In my middle, it's very coarse and more spongy. You can even see with my 2-strand twist how the middle, you see, it's a lot more, I guess, dense. And in the back, it's longer and thinner. This is the same amount of hair. I try to do about an inch, a square inch part to make my twist. And you see how much thicker and how elastic and spongy that is? That's my middle texture. And in the back, thinner, longer. There's less hair per square inch in the back than in the top. And in the front, it's so thin, hardly keeps a curl. So I have 3 textures. When I found a YouTuber who told me that you can have multiple textures and multiple types of curls on your head, I said, that explains it. Because I thought it was something that I was doing, that I wasn't washing and conditioning the same, or one part of my hair is receiving more heat than the next. I didn't know, but it never dawned on me that no, you just have different textures, and I have 3. So, single 2-strand twist. I wash, condition, and I gently take, I will be honest, it takes me 2 hours consistently to wash and detangle my hair. Even if I've tried the method of twisting my hair and washing it and then detwisting and detangling, there's less shedding for sure. There's less fairy knots. And a fairy knot is when you have a strand of hair and for some reason it has curled upon itself in the middle of the strand. And I'm not even lying. I will have a knot in the middle of my hair on a single strand. I'm not talking about a chunk of hair, but I can pull out 1 strand of hair and it'll be a knot on it. So do you see how thin that strand is? It's not bumpy or anything. The front of my hair will not hold the same type of curl as the back of my hair. And there has not, all my relaxer is gone. It has been cut out. It's been almost 2 years. It's gone. There's no more relaxer. And I've been heat-free for 2 years as well. Heat-free, chemical-free. I will share why in a later video. So again, washed, detangled, 2-strand twist. I will show you one more time. So you put your hair in a section, I take my finger and slide it down to get equal parts and equal length, because it's hard to go down to the end if the hair isn't equal in length or close to. And then I just twist over, under. And as you do it, the better your technique will be. I've been doing this for years. I have younger sisters. I've been doing hair for years. So I don't even have to think about it. Now, when I get to the end, you see how I know I need a trim. I'll have to do a later video about that because I'm so hesitant to trim my hair. I don't know why. But as I get to the end, if I keep going, there will be a knot. So as of lately, I've just stopped right here, because if I twist it all the way to the end, when I come to, as my hair shrinks and dries, so will my ends. And when I go to undo my double strand twist, my ends will knot upon each other, and I'm causing breakage. And that's another reason that I wear my hair in twists, because throughout the day, as I go through cold and dry and heat and moisture and rain or showers or baths, my hair draws up. And as it draws up, the hairs are wrapping around each other. And when I go to detangle after a wash, breakage occurs because the hairs are so intertwined. I have to cut the knots out or either break my hair through the detangling process. So each night, I retwist my hair in 4 to 6 double strand twists, in addition to the initial set. I will call this a set. I wash my hair, I condition it, it's wet, I twist it, it sets overnight. Some people let it set for 3 days. Like, I've gotten to the point where I wear my hair like this out in public. It doesn't bother me. I like my twist. I love my texture. I can even wear my twist in a ponytail or like 2 little pigtails. It doesn't bother me. I like it. But so my hair is set overnight. Sometimes I tie it down with a satin scarf to not ruin my pillows with the oil, because as you can see, just untwisting my hair, there's oil. But I like the oil because it locks in my moisture. If I do a double strand twist without oil or without a cream, my hair dries out. It just bleeds moisture. So I know you've seen other videos where I have a more froey hair. That's because it's dry. I haven't added oil or moisture for a few days. And I haven't tied it down or not at night. So when I don't tie my hair down, it's big and coily. So again, I'm going to shut up, and I might fast forward this part and show y'all how it looks as I take down my 2-strand twist. And sometimes I'm very careful with my ends. I kind of pull them out so I can find the 2 strands, and then I just pull one at a time until it's completely unraveled. And then sometimes I take one strand, I snap it out, and then I take the other strand and I snap it out. Snapping out is important because if you don't, your hair will be frizzy. So you have to do it very quickly. So you see, and then I just pull to let it unravel. I'm to the scalp. Wait, no, I'm not. So now I take that strand, snap it out. I take the other strand and I snap it out. So this is depending on how big you want your hair. I could go in again and take that strand and snap it out again. You can do that infinite amount of times and it will make your rings a lot smaller. Oh, I'm so short. So as I untwist my hair, I'm gonna section it off so I can see and so you can see. So as I do this, like I said, I'm gonna fast forward so you can see the end results. I'm just gonna talk to you while I undo this section. Some things to remember is at night, Some people do the pineapple. I don't like to do the pineapple. I like to just retwist my hair. And it changes the shape throughout the week. Sometimes my hair gets bigger. Sometimes my twists are stretched out more. So I just like to see how my hair morphs on its own. But I promise you, if you twist your hair every night, you will lose less of it. Your hair is going to shed regardless, but the damage from the knots and the breakage from the knots will be for sure less. So here is one side. Oh, I still have two in there. But do you see how this still kind of looks bulky? I might go in and break these curls up a little bit, but I just want you to see how that side looks. I will be right back with the finished product. Oh my gosh, I'm so mad. I thought I was recording. I wasn't. So I'm back. And my twist out is done. I'm so mad. And I just want to share with you, this is the results. You can see the different texture, how it's thinner in the front, doesn't really hold its shape. And in the back, I have a lot more curls. My hair is a lot denser, a lot more shine. My hair in the back grows a lot faster than my hair in the front. And you can see my hair in the middle, look at that. It's drier, it's frizzier. It doesn't really have that ringlet pattern, even though I've done the same method to my whole head. So in closing, this is the twist out method. You take two sections of your hair, you twist it around, and I wish that, I don't even know how it looks. Oops, I forgot one. You can see better. The light isn't giving it, I left one, justice. But with the twist out method, I've noticed that I can't have both. If I'm going to stretch my hair to have more movement and more stretched out curls, then I'm not going to have that volume. Like if you notice in some of my other videos, my hair is big and so Afrocentric and ethnic. I don't get that with a really new twist out. Now, as it ages and the oil dries up a little bit, my hair will be bigger and more froey and less curly, if that makes sense. So I can't, at this length, I personally can't have both. I can't have volume and length where it frames my face. Now, as this twist out gets older, you will see it lift and my fro will be like this, which that's how I love it, where it's like multi-dimensional and I have that volume. But right now it's kind of flat and not my favorite. I like it when my hair is froey. Sometimes I like to pull it to the front and have that kind of look. And sometimes I pull it to the side and do that. You can also use a pick to give yourself some volume at your roots, but I don't like to do that because it makes detangling next week a lot worse. Because as my hair sheds, it just holds at my root and I literally have to pull it out when I detangle, causing a lot of knots. But shedding is gonna happen. I shed a lot. But that's it. That is my double strand twist with coconut oil. And yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this video and good luck with your natural hair journey. And until next time. Oh, also, please like, share, and subscribe because I have been enjoying the love and support so far. Please help me to continue to grow this channel. And until next time, with much love, Izzy.